Today, buenos días, let there be light.
Buenos días, Evaristas. ¿Cómo están?
Buenos días.
Amigos del Elevador 11, you are joining
Good morning.
1111 Conversations with Jen and Mao. Today is
Wisdom Wednesday.
Wisdom Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday. Oh,
Wacky.
today was supposed to be Sexy Wednesday, right? We said we were going to make Wednesday sexy. We forgot. But you know what? Sexy is a state of mind,
That's
baby.
right.
Let's go. Look.
That's right. It's
you
a
just
state
do
of mind.
one button.
You said it.
And there you are.
Hello, here.
Sexy.
Here, I'll
Just
take
do
one
one
button
button.
down.
And there it is.
There you go.
Sex
C-mail.
appeal.
C-mail. I just got some email from
your agent. There you go.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Let's take a deep breath. Let's give people time to get here.
Wakey.
Buenos
We'll give a couple of
días.
minutes for you to wake up.
Yes.
We've been awake since, 6:30 in the morning?
Yes. It's been a great day. And welcome, Ali.
Ali Lot. Buenos dias, Ali Lot.
Samon Aguin. Put your name in the comment box so that I could definitely give you a shout out.
Here we go.
I am sure our Pammy and Raul are here.
¿Están por ahí?
Yes. Let's go.
Vamos a ver.
And welcome
Aquí
to 1111.
Estamos. Oh, mira. Be still my beating heart. Buenos dias, guapo.
Did you get sexy?
Did you get sexy up there, man?
One button. All righty.
All you need is one button. Because see, if you do this, watch this, okay? All of a sudden, that's one type of character.
Exactly.
Right? All of a sudden, that becomes like
a priest, a nerd,
or somebody who,
cholo.
But what's this? What cholo? Watch this. Bang, bang. Bam.
Sexy,
yeah.
baby.
See what I'm saying? The
All right.
transformation.
It's all state of mind. All right. Take a deep breath. Everybody jump in. Jumping into our magical elevator, going up to the magical 11th floor of the universe. And we are together to raise our vibration and our frequency and manifest the life of our dreams. And guess what? That is moment to moment, every single day. Every single day, it's a renewal. Every single day is an opportunity to start fresh. So,
and you do start fresh.
Yes.
You do.
Entonces, empezamos con 1111. Estamos en el elevador. Vamos subiendo al 11º piso del universo donde podemos crear lo que queremos. Podemos crear una vida de buenas vibras y subir nuestra energía, right?
Exactamente.
Y eso lo tenemos que hacer todos los días.
Todos.
Every single day we renew. Todos los días renovamos. Y es un nuevo día para crear la vida que uno desea. Ok, buenos días, madre. Ahora
buenos días, madre.
Buenos días, abuelita, tía, bendición.
La mamirruki.
And
La
here we
mamirruki.
are. Yes. So, yay, my love. Let's see
who's
your
on.
Facebook.
Mine?
Yeah,
I thought you said.
Oh, is your Facebook in there?
Looks like it's in there.
Actually, I think that's True Form Films.
Well,
Let's check your Facebook, baby.
Decide if you want me to put mine or not. Because last week you said, you know what, we're seeing yours, and you were right, though. And you were right.
What happened? You gave me a little attitude. Did you see that? Little attitude there, a little sexy attitude.
Exactly. That's sassy.
Was
That's
that the sassy attitude?
That's the sass.
It's all good.
Let's see.
That's
Jennifer
right.
Barons.
Look how dark we looked, and now the lights came in.
Let there be light.
All right.
And here we are. This is
Your True Form Films.
And Rookie, te amo.
All right.
Bendiciones, buenos días, familia. A ver.
All right. Let's see what our angels want us to No today. Gabe. Hello, Gabe.
Good morning,
Good
Prince Shaw.
Yes, Prince Shaw in the house.
En la casa.
Buenos días. Hello.
Vamos a ver.
And take a deep breath.
Ready?
Yes. Are we going to start with state?
With what?
State. Shaking our booty.
I think we're already here.
Attitude.
We're already here, girl.
No? Yeah?
You're already here. Ready?
Take it.
And you know what? I'm going to go for this one.
Go.
And
Playfulness! All right.
And we started with the chicken.
Don't forget to be playful in your life.
No se te olvide ser juguetón.
Ajá. Los
Juguetón.
ángeles dicen, sé juguetón, diviértete. Pues ahora el teléfono mío no está dejando que Instagram se quede
O a lo mejor
prendido.
Interesante.
I don't know why it's not
¿Por qué no lo
locking.
dejas
Maybe
aquí?
some techie person can help us out here. But our Instagram is deciding to close off. So we love you. We appreciate you. But I don't know what's happening. Right?
I don't know.
I don't know. All right. Let's see. All right.
We have little moments that we remind. Buenos días, María Somada Playa. Our daughter one time said, I don't know.
And she was little.
And
She was like 3 years old.
We just kept, it's part of our routine. I don't know. So, in Mauricio Mendoza, Mami Ruki. Okay,
Right.
¿lista?
My turn. Sí, estoy lista.
Lista, aquí vas.
Nací lista. Para jugar, para triunfar, para trust. Trust. Para confiar. Hay que confiar. Hay que jugar.
Hay que jugar y confiar.
Jugar y confiar.
confiar.
Yes.
Hay que
Okay.
jugar y confiar.
Yes,
Esa es la verdad.
yes. Hay que jugar y confiar.
Mira.
Swipe up to unlock. Yeah. Somehow it's not locking in.
So
Yeah.
you're going to have to call.
Well, someone, SOS. How can I leave my Instagram on where it just stays on?
It should be able to stay. I mean,
Right? But
well,
we'll see.
You might have to call AT&T and let them know, hey, I'm going on Instagram Live and it keeps shutting me out. And
No,
this
no,
is
but
not
I think
okay.
it's the
It
phone.
is not okay.
We need to fix this. No, I think it's the phone. There's something in the phone that maybe the screensaver. You just cracked your back.
Oh my God,
Okay.
that feels so good.
Pues vamos a leer aquí.
Trust and
y
playfulness today
playfulness.
on Wisdom Wednesday.
Wisdom
and
Wednesday.
Sexy. The picture is not as good today as it was yesterday.
Oh.
You know, let me check on something.
Yes. Check the
Check.
internet. The ether table.
It's there. It
Trust.
might, again, it's
The internet, again, where everybody in the world is using it right now more than ever. And we are not the only ones that have these issues, because when we're working and when we're doing other activities, pretty much the same scenario. Okay, here we are. Playfulness. Oh, la, 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 la.
playfulness.
Alrighty.
There we go.
Okay. Fun and play is the angel's way. They guide you to add fun to your life and to know that fun is a necessity, not a luxury. Divertirse es una necesidad, no es un lujo. Hay que jugar y hay que tener el ánimo de juguetón. Ser juguetón y ser alegre y divertirse en la vida. Cheque. Or. Exactamente, a jugar. Hagan jueguitos. Make sure your screen isn't on sleep timers. Maybe, turn phone off and back on. It will reset the coding. Okay, I'll try that.
All right, while
You read it,
okay,
I'll try it.
Okay.
Thank you, Prince. Yes,
The angels know that you have a lot of responsibilities and that you need a steady flow of time, money, and other resources. By drawing this card, the angels want you to know that regular doses of fun can help you accomplish your goals. You may protest that you don't have enough time, money, or energy to play. Yet your angels assure you that playfulness is a wonderful investment that yields immediate returns. When you have fun and laugh, you relax. This relaxation gives you a greater inflow of ideas, spiritual connections, divine guidance, and energy. With new inspirations and energy, you can better manifest your desires. Your relaxed and radiant personality attracts wonderful and helpful people to you. When you look at life in this way, you can't afford but have fun.
Yes, hay que divertirse. Si uno dice que no tiene tiempo para divertirse, pues los ángeles dicen, no, tienes que conseguir el tiempo para divertirte porque en la vida hay que tener esa energía liviana para que puedas atraer a la gente chévere y las experiencias chévere en la vida. Right?
Chévere.
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 Chévere, que
Chévere, que chévere, que chévere, que chévere, que chévere.
Yes.
Okay, trust. Listen, this lighting is actually very helpful to read.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself and
Cree en
have
ti
faith
mismo.
that God and the angels are with you. Ask them to help you lose the fears that block you from emotional faith.
Ten fe en ti mismo y pídele a los ángeles que te saquen los bloques de que no crees en ti mismo.
Your angels know that you've been disappointed in the past.
Los ángeles saben que te han defraudado en el pasado.
These experiences may have eroded your faith in yourself, other people, or even God.
Y estas experiencias quizás te hayan quitado pues la confianza en ti mismo, en otra gente y hasta en Dios.
The angels remind you of the importance of holding on to your faith.
Los ángeles te recuerdan que es muy importante agarrar y mantener tu fe.
By drawing this card, the angels emphasize the value of self-trust. They know that you, like everyone, have made mistakes in the past.
Ellos saben que como tú y todos hacemos pues errores en la vida, hay que mantenernos en perdón y en confianza de que todo está bien, que
You still have
perfectos como somos.
You still have omnipresent God within you, and God is infallible.
Porque Dios siempre está contigo y si Dios siempre está, pues son lecciones de la vida que uno se anotó para pasar por toda la experiencia que estamos pasando individualmente y colectivamente.
The angels ask you to trust in God and trust in them.
Los ángeles dicen, confía en Dios, confía en los ángeles y confía en ti mismo.
They will help you trust yourself.
Te van a ayudar a confiar en ti mismo más que nada.
Wow.
Hay que confiar, hay que tener fe y hay que practicar la fe.
So I think because we're
practicing trust, we're practicing
why don't we
playfulness.
do our 16 right now?
Well, I can, okay.
I think
Sure.
it's good because we're talking about trust and faith, right?
Yeah.
So I think it would be a good time to do the 16 second.
Okay, my love, that is absolutely fine with me.
Am I changing the rules too much?
Well, it's kind of early on, but hey, there are no rules.
We go with the flow.
We go with the flow.
It's not scripted. I just thought, you know what? We're talking about faith and we're talking about trust right now. And I thought forgiveness, also to forgive yourself.
Right.
So I thought, give it a shot.
Okay, but can I ask you for a favor?
You can ask for anything you want in life.
I would like to turn my phone on.
Okay.
And see if I can get this.
You got it. You got it. Well, that.
So let's do state. How about we do some
state?
Yeah.
Getting in state?
Getting in state, baby.
All right.
Let's do some
Some
fun. Let's
movement.
get some playfulness. Vamos a mover el esqueleto. Vamos a mover.
Vamos a mover. Vamos.
Ya yo hice mi ejercicio hoy. ¿Quién hizo ejercicio?
Vamos a mover el cuerpo. Vamos a mover. If people are joining us right now for the first first time.
Yes.
They're going to go, what are they doing? And I'm going to tell
Join
you
the
something.
best spiritual party
That's
ever.
right. And we are changing our state, our physical state.
Yes.
Because if you're sitting down, your body feels like
Te
it's a
sientas
little
así,
more.
te sientes mal. Tienes que mantener la cabeza en alto, el cuerpo derechito y a mover el esqueleto. Cheque, 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 a bailar,
A bailar, a mirar a tu pareja, a desquitarle todas esas malas vibras que a lo mejor tuvieron ayer, quitárselas.
¡Vamos!
¡Fuera!
Y hay que conectarse con el universo, conectarse con la tierra, conectarse con el aire, conectarse con el mar y todos los elementos del mundo.
Y tener fe
Que
todo va a estar bien.
¡Yay! ¡Woo! Angel.
¡Qué bien!
Alrighty.
Ok, mira, Ronald Sulfaro. Besos y abrazos para ti también. Cool.
Mukesh
Cool,
Kumar.
Mukesh.
Buenos días. Good morning.
So we were helping everybody get in state. Hopefully you got up.
Yes.
And, get yourself out of, if you're feeling in a little funk, all you got to do is change or go for a walk outside.
Yes.
Go for a walk outside.
Let's see. Okay, I'm going to try it again.
All
We're going
right.
to give Instagram another opportunity. Encore. He says
Encore. Encore. Encore.
All right, let's get up again then.
He wants an encore.
All right, let's go. And let's get in state.
Ready? What?
Estoy dejando saber a las que hablan en español.
Okay, if you don't know what we're doing,
Vamos a
Instagram,
bailar. Otra vez nos pidieron que lo hagamos otra vez.
vamos a bailar. This is just getting ourselves into state. If you need to feel
here we
good,
go.
listen.
Woo!
This body, this posture, as we learned from Joseph,
Ajá, si se sienten mal, pues párense.
pónganse así.
Se paran como un superhéroe.
And I'm telling you,
Like
it
a
does help,
superhero.
right?
It
also
totally
connects
helps.
you to your breath. So,
I am Jennifer Behrens.
I am Mauricio Mendoza, and I feel unleashed.
I feel free. What is your name? Do the same.
And ladies and gentlemen, if we look like freaks, it's because we
Because
are.
we are. We
Yeah,
love
baby,
it.
and good job.
Good job. Muy bien. And don't forget this one.
Hello, ladies and
¿Cómo
gentlemen.
están?
It is your pleasure to have me here.
Yay. A jugar, a
Danny,
sentirse chévere.
is Danny, no sé, Danny Boy. Not sure who Danny Boy is. If you put your
What's
name in
up,
there.
Danny boy?
Oh, you know Danny Boy?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Danny Boy?
Alrighty.
it.
Yes.
Me encanta, dice Katie Alves. Christina Hung.
Hi,
Getting
Christina.
stayed.
What's up?
Boom. So it worked.
Well, let's see.
Parece,
Yes, I
¿no?
think so. I think so.
Parece.
Yes.
Christina says you both freaking rock. Boom.
Boom, chakalaka.
You rock
boom,
also.
chakalaka. Love it. Yes, you do. And let's see. Get in state. That's right. Fired up. I did Kinergy this morning. Sent you picture. It was awesome.
While she was doing Kinergy, I was memorizing for an audition that I had today that I had put myself on tape for the show SWAT.
So let's visualize this man getting the job, and he will be on SWAT very soon.
Listen, I've been
That
pinned.
is
I've already
right.
been pinned on the show.
That's right.
It's just a matter,
It's
it's
just a
all
matter of
about
time.
it's all about the right role.
That's it. You did an amazing job, and the good news is that auditions are coming in. Yay!
Yay!
We'll follow activity.
I
will not be able to sleep. I love you guys, Michael. Woo! Wow, it's going fast. All right, you guys.
I love how
it.
Ronald, you're having a lot of fun with the emojis. I love it. Look, lots of laughs. OMG.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Yes, Kinergy
Yes,
is
Kinergy.
amazing, Katie. Yes, it is. That's awesome. You're so going to get it. Boom! That's right, baby. You're getting it.
You know what's interesting is I've learned to not be attached to anything and not to the outcome. What I am attached to, which is something that I still, it's enjoying the process of the audition, right?
Yes.
To not hold onto it so hard.
Right.
Because that doesn't do you any good. Not to try to be so perfect.
Yes.
So we were doing getting in state, you know, we did the priming and got into a state. So I actually enjoy the process more because that's what I'm telling myself. Sometimes I want to be, you know,
perfect. It's just the perfection syndrome, right? Like we don't need to be perfect.
I'm like, cut that out and have
fun,
a playful heart
and trust, right? That
so
whatever
the
you're
thing
doing
is not to
That's it.
To what's the word
have fun. Don't hold on to it. And don't try to be perfect.
Whatever the outcome is,
try to be right.
Because also I know that it won't be a personal thing if I don't get it.
Exactly.
You know, because automatically most actors read a description of the character and they go,
yeah, no, do not
you know, we start doing. I honestly,
not chase. That's right, Katie. Attracted, not chase it. Exactly. You got to just have fun with it. Do the work and let it go.
That's it.
That's right.
Let it go. Let it go.
All righty. Change your conversations. Change your life. Actually,
Mauricio,
always determination.
Will you do a scene in my reel with me? I'm trying to become a Hollywood bad guy. Let me tell you something, buddy. You are already
you're already a bad guy. You're already a Hollywood bad guy.
You want to be the good guy. I have already cast you as a good guy in a short film.
All right, here we go. Determination. Strengthen your resolve more than ever. Ice is made of water, but it is colder than water. Blue dye comes from indigo, but when something is repeatedly dyed in it, the color is better than that of the indigo plant. The Lotus Sutra remains the same, but if you repeatedly strengthen your resolve, your color will be better than that of others, and you will receive more blessings than they do. So it's about just never giving up your determination and continuing on to, repeat, right? Do the things you love and keep repeating it and just being in your natural state of power of really, and as actors, it's about really experiencing what this character in this scene or play or film or commercial is experiencing. So it's getting in touch with that. And as human beings, we've all experienced the same thing at one time or another. So not getting in your head about all the technical aspect of like the audition and this, and if I'm going to get it, and I hope it's me. And that's just a waste of time. That is just a waste of energy. And it's a distraction to your true self and your true nature as an artist. It's like, let me just create. Let me just experience it. Let me have fun while I'm at it, right?
Yeah, because the reality is the audition and being on the job are completely two different things. Just technically, it's two different things.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. Yes.
And sometimes because we've been at it for so long, we get in our own way. People who haven't been at it for so long don't get in the way.
Well, because
they don't know. They're just doing
fresh,
it.
Right?
They're just doing it. But if you know what we know, camera-wise and where to look, then you're thinking about.
And because if you're a director, right? We both directed, so then we're directing ourselves in our head. But it's all good because right now
we're still. I mean, again, we're still growing.
We're growing not only as people, right? We're growing as artists because the more we know ourselves and the more we grow as individuals, the better artists we become.
Yeah, that's why we love the way we are approaching our acting classes. Yesterday we had a meeting and I told the guy, the gentleman, I said, we approach it very holistically. We believe in the method to a certain extent, but we also believe first and foremost to take care of yourself.
Exactly. You must.
You must take care of yourself first, because that's why a lot of actors also get screwed up.
Yes,
exactly. Because they don't take care of what needs to be taken care of.
The first thing is your heart. The first thing is you got to love yourself. And, the business is not, it's what you do. It's not who you are. So you must really just develop who you are to the fullest.
And trust.
And trust, right? And have fun at it.
And trust who you are.
And we can say that because I've had my share of suffering as an artist, right? And trying to be perfect and trying to get it right. And if I made a mistake in the past, oh my God, I would never let it go. I just punished myself for it for too long. And so it's a process. It's a journey,
What's interesting is if you go to a networking party in Hollywood, what you end up seeing is a lot of suffering, right?
Yeah.
You end up seeing a lot of suffering because everybody's trying so hard
to be significant, to feel significant, to get acknowledged,
right.
To be the star, to get the picture, to be the one.
And look at me, I'm here. And everybody's in this desperation that nobody, that's why we're teaching everybody, be more interested
than interesting. And just really take care of you, take care of your heart, live your life, fall in love, get married, have your children, have your family. Don't wait till I make it to have a life. No, create a life, an amazing life, and everything will just fall into place.
Yeah, it's like completing a full circle.
Yes, absolutely. Ali says, I love you too because you don't act like typical Hollywood people.
Oh,
you are not superficial or plastic. You're real. You both are more artists than actors. Yes, thank you so much, Ali. I love you.
It's true. We are
don't get consumed with entertainment and have life outside of it. Exactly.
The thing is that life and entertainment is a hollow one. And that's the reality, right? It's hollow. And I say this, it is a beautiful, playful ground.
It is. And you must trust.
When you stay passionate about what it is that you're doing.
Yes.
Not passionate about what you're getting.
Exactly.
But passionate about what it is that you are doing.
And what you are giving to the world, right? How you show up to the world.
It's a gift.
It is a gift. Oh, yes. Letting go of expectations. You'll get what's perfectly designed for you. Attract that, not chase. You're such a gift to us.
Palomita Morales!
Oh, Palomita!
Talk about somebody. Paloma.
Talented and
talent and playful. Just playful. Somebody who's a wonderful actress who doesn't take herself seriously, and she dances.
She loves
there's a
life.
Joy. There's just a joy.
I love it.
Joy.
Exactly.
There's pure joy that comes out of that. Palomita.
Exactly.
And we say this because
a big gift. I know that we're both talking at the same time.
It's
we're both
fine.
super excited.
We're excited. We want to say it.
I know.
It's good.
Let's just dance in the conversation so people can hear both of us, my love. Here we go. And So go ahead and finish what you were going to say.
No. I think that the industry that we're in is it's a beautiful business.
It's a beautiful business, and we're so grateful for so much.
But if you're attached to, there's a lot of no's that come, right? We've repeated, there's a lot of no's. So if you don't trust yourself, and if you don't have self-love, then you're going to attack yourself. Your voices are going to attack yourself because they're looking for approval.
Exactly.
They're looking for approval, and I'm going to tell you, Hollywood is not the place to get approval.
No,
Why?
You got to give your own approval. You got to love yourself and give yourself your own approval.
The thing is like one of the things that I learned doing theater, and it happens in movies too, is there are critics everywhere. There's a critic everywhere. So they'll criticize you for your performance in the theater, and they'll criticize you for your. Can you imagine how if you read these things, it breaks your heart sometimes.
Totally, but can I tell you what Dean Graziosi says?
Yeah.
They don't make statues of critics. I love that. Yeah. They don't make statues of critics, so why listen to the critics?
And I'll tell you something.
You gotta love yourself.
I don't look. When I'm doing a play, I do not look at the reviews of the plays.
Yeah, you
till the end.
Yes.
Till the end, because even if they say something good about it, it does something to you. Yeah. So that's what I say. Don't look at anything.
Exactly. I never take myself seriously, says Paloma. I think that's the best way, right? As an actor, as an artist, we just need to continue growing and continue having fun because that's what it's all about.
It's the journey, right?
Yes, Prince says, I purposely play mean and bad characters. They're the most fun, in my opinion. Then when I share my real personality, I have friends for life. I adore you both. I loved playing in your film. I can't wait to share you both with others worldwide.
Thank you, Prince. Thank
We
you
love
so
you too.
much.
We appreciate you. And Palomita, I am Cuban. I can listen to you both at the same time.
That's how we roll, Latinos. This is how we roll.
Dijimos, bueno, no vamos a hablar la misma vez. Entonces Paloma dice, pues yo soy cubana, yo los puedo escuchar a los dos a la misma vez.
It's true. Latinos, you're like going back and forth, right?
Estamos hablando de lo que es tener confianza en sí mismo y disfrutar y ser juguetón, especialmente en nuestra carrera como actores y artistas que somos, pues el sufrimiento que uno tiene durante tantos años
de carrera.
Tratando, y es todo el mundo, ¿no? Todo el mundo está tratando de la próxima novela, la próxima película. Estamos en la carpeta roja y todo el mundo está así, y tómenme foto de mí, todo el mundo quiere sentirse importante, y pues para nosotros ya hemos entendido que la felicidad, the inner peace y esa paz interna y ese amor, hay que dárselo a uno mismo primero y no esperarlo de las luces del estrellato, porque eso uno se queda vacío. Uno se queda vacío con eso. Es la familia, es un matrimonio, un matrimonio saludable.
And we're speaking from experience, you know.
Yes, it's exactly from experience.
I went through my biggest depression when the show finished, because I wasn't living the moment. I was living in the what am I going to get, and where is this going to get me,
right?
Or am I going to
when's the next job?
When is the next job? So you're living on
in the future.
You're getting on what you're going to get, instead of like.
Wow. What are you
Look
giving?
At this. Look at the lights. Look at the things that you
service and being grateful, right? Yes.
Like, look, all this is exciting.
Being of service, and we've created it for ourselves, right? Because why? Because we get to. Because Hollywood is not like Hollywood, a place. We've all put Hollywood somewhere unreachable. Guess what? No, we are part of Hollywood. Paloma is part of Hollywood. Prince is part of Hollywood. Anyone that is an active member of the community,
and you're making a living at it.
Exactly. You are part of Hollywood. So, you create it, and it's a really powerful place to be, because they didn't invite us to the party. Well, then make your own party. That's why it's Hollywood.
We made
is an
open films party ourselves.
Exactly. Because of the lack of limitation and there's the mentality, and we're changing that. So these go away.
Also, before I forget my point, is that we already know that there's a lack of diversity. It's a conversation that is an ongoing conversation. Now that the Emmys are out and that we didn't get nominated, again, it's a conversation we start we look at each other, and it's like, oh my God,
are we going to engage in that?
And we're so glad that we produce our own content.
Exactly.
It might not be at an AMC yet, but it will.
Exactly.
But what we decided is, let's create our own party. Let's create our own content.
Yes.
Let's give ourselves the opportunity, and Hollywood and that party will come to us.
Well, because we are part of Hollywood already, right? And the thing is to do what you love, right? What is the outcome? It's doing what we love and getting that satisfaction, that inner satisfaction. And God always provides. So the bigger and better and all of that will continuously grow as you grow, as you attract it. That's it. We are just continuing to attract it, because if we stay in that same mindset of like, they don't love us, they don't want us, they don't, we're not going to attract that. We're not going to attract what we want.
At this point, it's
either
we actually do something about it. This is how I look at it. We actually do something about it, where it becomes a movement, but not a movement of anger.
No, it's about love and creation and inclusivity amongst ourselves first. And then we will attract the bigger and better and whatever.
I'll share this. We did
I want to read these before they go away, but go ahead, baby.
Jennifer and I did we went picketing And I won't say
3
with
years
what,
ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah,
and,
with the National Hispanic
we
Coalition.
don't have to say. We don't
Why
have to say.
not? I mean, that's where it
Okay.
is. It's
And
fine.
I remember when we started to do it,
I was
we
like,
looked at each other and like,
this is not who I am. This is
this
not
is
what
not
I
who
want
we
to do.
are. This is not who we are. This is not for us. This is not the way. We did it because we gave our word that we would be there, but we told ourselves,
Just didn't feel right.
as much as they're fighting for us, and I believe that what they're doing, it's coming from caring. So don't misquote us on saying that we don't care. It's not the way we want to fight. It's not how we want to fight the fight.
Well, we want to just continue to create content that makes a difference, content that is of quality, and include, like-minded individuals, and just be an example in the world, and with that, then transformation will come.
I always envision. I
will.
envision True Form Films already as an office building where we have investors into the company that will greenlight all the projects.
Exactly.
And we put the projects out.
Exactly.
Directors, Latin directors, actors behind the camera. And then that's how we change it.
It's our studio.
You change it from the inside, and you do
you got it, just like you do your own
so
work.
So if you guys know of any investors that are willing to invest,
stop.
Just kidding.
Jeez, that's not what this is about. It's about us expressing, right, and not being perfect, and us understanding ourselves more and more as artists and as actors to really just love our lives and love ourselves and trust and be playful no matter what happens, no matter what the outcome, whether he gets the audition or not. Whether he gets the job or not.
I know I did a good job.
Exactly.
And the thing is that I also know that
you won your game, right?
And I also know that the director might say, that's not the performance, or no, that's not the choice.
Yes.
Again, everybody's going to sit there and criticize. Either they're going to love it, or they're going to go, oh, that's not quite, or he's not quite the right look.
Exactly.
Or he's too, leading man. We want more character.
Yes.
Things that are completely, and why do we know that? Because we're producers and we cast.
Exactly. Well, the thing is that
sometimes the best actor does not get the part.
Well, no, because it's not about that. It's not about being the best actor or being the prettiest actress or the prettier actor. It's not about that. It's about who fits
into the puzzle.
Who fits into the whole of this project. And that is nothing. We cannot control that at all. That is divine providence. And we're back to 11/11 conversations with Jenna Mound. Today we got into our theatrical world.
I love hearing this as an actor. It's great to hear your experience.
And the thing is that it's being wise, right? Today Wisdom Wednesday, and being wise as an actor. So today we're giving that wisdom to our fellow artists, and if whoever wants to, receive it. It's about really loving who you are, really loving your life full out, first and foremost. And then continue to create, continue to play, and continue to trust that all your needs are met, and that you do have a place.
And that you're enough, ladies and gentlemen.
You are enough, and you do have a place in Hollywood. So with that, let's finish reading our comments here.
Okay.
Critics are nothing but a bunch of amargados. They're just jealous. Patty Santiago in the house. Mukesh Kumar. I'm sharing an interesting and funny thing. Biting mosquitoes a lot these days, and I'm not killing them at all. Know why? Because I am writing a beautiful film on him. I am sharing an interesting and funny thing. Biting mosquitoes a lot these days, and I'm not
he's repeating.
Oh.
He's repeating the same thing.
And I'm writing a beautiful film on him. Okay.
On the mosquito.
I try to kill the mosquitoes that try to bite me. I'll confess. I don't always kill them, but sometimes I do, and then I'm like, I got you.
Gotcha.
Los mosquitos. Uy, Dios mío. Let's see.
Allison says,
I'm the prettiest. Wanda said, bravo. Thanks for giving your best to us. It's true, Jen. I love you, Wanda Rovira. I love you, Pamela. I love you all. Just kidding, but all true. Lo que es para ti, nadie te lo quita. But just be prepared. Exactly.
That's it. That's why you study. That's why you study. You keep working on your craft.
Exactly.
So what is it that Tony says? And Dean Graciosi, opportunity meets.
Well, I always say, you know what luck is? When opportunity meets preparedness.
That's it.
you know.
That's what I was trying
And
to say.
oh, okay. So, well, I've known that since like high school.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I heard it from somewhere.
I know. And, you know, that's why you got to prepare, but prepare and have fun, right? Without an attachment to the result. Do it and prepare just because you love doing it. And that's where you're going to feel the freedom. And that's where you're going to feel the joy. And feel the joy regardless of whether you're on set or not. And for me, that has been one of my biggest lessons in my life, you know, because I'm not going to lie. I've suffered through this whole 25-year journey of like,
it's a journey.
You know,
it's
y es una cosa que uno tiene que
we didn't have
disfrutar.
We didn't have this.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have this knowledge. We've grown into this knowledge. We've been at the peak of success and go, oh, this is not what I thought.
There's got to be more.
There's got to be
more.
more.
But it's because of our mindset, and it's because of our limiting beliefs of all of the suffering, right? And our worthiness, right? So Ali says, yes, they are jealous because artists are born with their gifts, sometimes even inherited. Amen. This is my first project of Hollywood, story selected, working on script. All right, Makesh, good for you.
Good job.
That's awesome. Keep going. I know that you are a writer and you're doing everything that you need to do, and I'm sure that you will sell your scripts and your stories to Hollywood. I learned from making Mi Amor with your production company, when people are watching a movie, they're not paying attention to the details. I don't know how many people I had to explain it's not an incest movie. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Again,
oh my God.
Everybody, when they watch something, gets a different perspective.
It's
totally. Just the way it is. Either they're going to like, some people are going to like it, and some people.
Well, but we did it on purpose for people to be like, what happened? So they can figure it out, right? Because the intention is to continue on with the story as a web series or a series, and that is still, you know, in that's part of our files, our projects. As part of our files.
Our files.
That's part of our projects that, you know, we were pursuing and we were writing, Ali, as you know, but then, you know, COVID bonus happened. So, and said, you know what? Y'all need to stay home and study. Y'all need to stay home and look within yourselves and grow.
But also,
if you choose, because you can suffer through all of this too.
But also, and we'll read this, you know, Juliana did say, sometimes it's just not, you know, it's not about doing all this work. It's, here it is, look at it, this is the picture of the show, and then.
Exactly, so we were doing it backwards.
You know?
But no, I wanted, for me, Mi Amor is my director calling card. It was a story that came to me.
Which was her writing calling card.
Exactly, for Ali. And it was also a form of healing of something that I went through when I was young. So as artists, we create art to heal and to express.
At least that's what we want to do with our company.
Exactly. Well, that's what we've been doing with
our company. 2 films, making a difference, one film at a time.
And that's exactly what we're doing with our students, right? Making a difference one student at a time with Shortcut to Hollywood. And we're starting a new class today. And it's really been a beautiful journey to see these kids and these young adults and even older adults grow in just within a month, like the amazing growth that they have had as artists. And we all have the same suffering and the same insecurities and the same vulnerabilities, you know, but that's exactly what an artist needs. That's exactly what an artist needs to be an amazing artist.
And what's interesting is that just on that, look, empower people.
Yes. It's the best feeling when you are performing for a casting director or producer and they have that look. Sometimes you know you got it, and sometimes you feel you could have done better, but the magic happens only when you try. Exactly, right. When you just do it. Stay home and still create like you guys. Exactly. Sure. And like you, Palomita. Absolutely. And that's what defines us, right? Our expression and our being an artist. We've proven to ourselves that we don't need permission from any like elusive like Hollywood, like poor Hollywood. Dios mío. Hollywood, it's like it's like Hollywood is a beautiful place. It's a gritty place, and it's a place where you get to learn to be yourself and to really, really take inventory of who you are and what you're made of. So I love Hollywood.
Let me read this. Okay?
Yes.
I'm going to read inspiring
Está bien, pues, no me regañe.
Empower people. Inspiring others to build big boxes is one of life's most rewarding and powerful signs. We do this with children when we teach them to read or play soccer. Mm-hmm. We do this when we encourage someone to take risks and achieve something they thought was impossible. We do this when we simply get present with another human being and love and accept them for who they are at that moment. Traveling on a weekly basis allows me to meet many people from all walks of life. One of my favorite questions when I meet someone is, if your life could be any way at all, how would you like it to be? Then I stop, focus my attention, and listen. They are usually taken aback because this is not a question usually asked. People are accustomed to simply conversations that don't create very much.
To simple conversations.
Conversations like news, weather and sports. By asking
Those are distractions.
Yeah. By asking what they really want in their lives, I give them the opportunity to speak and clear about their forgotten dreams and goals. Mm-hmm. This conversation usually lightens them up and adds a sparkle in their eye. Set an example. Building a bigger expanded box for yourself is an example to others that it can be done. If you listen to entrepreneurs who have been successful, they'll end up saying the same thing. If I can do it,
so can you.
So can you.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I mean,
exactly. Because it's the willingness to want to, the resolve to get it done, and having the mental toughness to withstand all the rejection. And artists are not the only ones that get rejected. Entrepreneurs are like, they get rejected. Salespeople, business people, everyone gets rejected in life. So it's just really understanding that it's becoming the better version of yourself and being wise to know that a no doesn't mean, Paloma says Hollywood is all of us. Exactly. That's exactly it. We are all part of Hollywood and not separating yourself from it. Right. So it's something that you learn with experience.
Yeah. We understand that there's a wound there of years of not having enough Latin representation. We get it. We're not discounting that at all. We just want to be able to change the conversation.
Absolutely.
We just want to change it.
Exactly.
Let's change it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And let's figure out a way to change it.
Well, but it's like systemic. It's a systemic thing that needs to be uprooted, and it needs to be upgraded from years, right? We don't have enough inside, or even the Nielsen ratings boxes. Are they inside of the Latin households? Not as many as in the Caucasian household. So it's just one of those things. It's inside. It's the infrastructure of the rating systems. It's just like the same thing with voting. It's just so antiquated, right? So it's that. So we can definitely make a change doing that, changing those systems, like really going in and saying, all right, let's go, millennials, get us in there, right? To change those systems that are so old, so that it could really be an even playing ground, so that everyone really gets the opportunity to be seen and to be represented. So that's my 2 cents on that.
Here we're going to give you 177 mental toughness. The world class seeks wisdom of the ages.
Yes.
I find television very educational. Every time someone turns it on, I go in the other room and read a book. We've read this one.
Yeah, we have. We've read this one.
We've read this one.
Let's do the world class love. Let me see.
Emotionally.
I think develops emotional intelligence, because that's also very, very, it's also been a journey for us, right? And as artists, we definitely need to develop emotional intelligence. And I think as human beings all around, right? Because again, this is Wisdom Wednesday, and we're not just talking to artists, we're talking to everyone.
Well, I mean, let's just talk about wisdom of being married.
Right. Yeah.
Being married takes work.
Yes, it does.
And independently, if you're not working on your own box of poo-poo,
yes.
If you don't work on your box of poo-poo and she doesn't work on her box of poo-poo, then your boxes of poo-poo are not building any good poo-poo. So you gotta work on your box. You gotta create.
You have to create bigger and better expansion.
People go, how do you have a successful marriage? We work at it.
We work at it.
We work individually and we work at it together.
Exactly.
And what do? We look for mentors. We look for people outside of ourselves. Because guess what? Sometimes you didn't have what it took to have. Your parents might not have had a successful relationship.
Al Coronel in the house. He goes, oh, poo.
Yes, oh, poo.
That's right.
I'm good. I'm glad you're on.
Because, so it's about that. It's about growing and understanding that.
Emotional intelligence.
Emotional intelligence is,
if you don't learn from the relationship you're in, guess what? You're going to jump onto the next relationship and you're going to have the same box of poo-poo. If you don't clean that poo-poo.
Exactly.
If you don't clean that poo-poo, you're taking that poo-poo onto the next relationship. It's never going to go away.
Yes.
Unless you clean your emotional intelligence. I can say poo-poo.
Yes, you can, but we're not there yet, my love. We're going to do our meditation.
Right.
I love, this is him on coffee.
This is me on lemon juice and on love. It's me on lemon juice and
Ok, vamos a hacer nuestro, es que está tan acelerado que se le olvidó que vamos a hacer nuestra meditación. Mi amor, relax.
Relax, I do it.
Relax, don't do it, como dice mi madre. Let's go, baby. Ok, vamos ahora a hacer nuestra meditación. Let's get into our meditative moment of creation and forgiveness. We do 16 seconds of forgiveness, 16 seconds of gratitude, and 16 seconds of celebration for that desire, that goal, that dream, and you feel it as if it's already happened, okay? Son 16 segundos de perdón, 16 segundos de gratitud y 16 segundos de celebración. Para eso que quieres tanto, tienes que sentirlo y celebrarlo como que si ya se cumplió. Okay, let's do it. Take a deep breath, center ourselves. Close your eyes. Cierren los ojos.
Give me your hand.
Piensen. Think of who you need to forgive. Piensen en quién tienen que perdonar. Hay muchos niveles de perdón. There's so many levels of forgiveness. And for us artists, and for us actors, and for us Latinx artists, let's forgive that elusive, Hollywood that doesn't include us. Because it's all a perception. It's all a point of view, right? So those listening, those hurts, let's forgive it all. Let's melt it away. Perdonen a quien tengan que perdonar. Respiren profundo. Take deep breaths. Feel the heartbeat. Feel your heartbeat. Sientan su corazón latir. Su corazón late las 24 horas al día, todos los días de su vida. Y nunca se pone bravo con uno. Siempre hace su trabajo. Our heart always does our job of keeping us alive, of giving us a beautiful life. Let's liberate our hearts from the toxins that we give it. One of them being anger and grudges, and just forgive. Now, that space that we opened up in our hearts, let's fill it up with gratitude. Ahora ese espacio que se abrió, quitando todo ese perdón, vamos a reemplazarlo con gratitud. Llenar nuestros corazones de gratitud. Grateful for what you have, for who you are, be grateful for your challenges, your personal problems, your personal challenges. That's what makes you, you. De dar gracias por todo lo bueno y todo lo que tenemos que aprender, que viene en manera de problemas, de retos. Esas son lecciones que tenemos que aprender. Vamos a dar gracias por eso. Y ahora a celebrar. Now we get to celebrate. We get to celebrate that wish. We get to celebrate that goal. It's already come true. How are you going to feel? Feel that right now in your heart. Siéntelo en tu corazón. ¿Cómo te vas a sentir cuando logres esa meta? Cuando logres ese sueño. Celébralo. Sonríe. Aplaude. How are you going to feel? Yes. Alza las manos, raise your hand and reach for it and put it in your heart. It's yours. It's happened. Siéntelo en tu corazón y celebra ese triunfo. Y regresamos. Let's come back. Take a deep breath. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. Okay, ¿cómo se sienten? How do you feel? Yay! We celebrate. This is the best spiritual party ever. Welcome to 1111 Conversations with Jen and Mal, the best spiritual party in the world. All right.
Coronel says he loves us and that we look great. We love you too, buddy.
Love you both and miss you. Mwah, besos.
We love you, buddy.
We love you. Let's talk. Let's catch up.
They say everyone has been rejected for something. I condition and ingrained within myself. Their loss, not mine.
Exactly.
Do you think
there
Serena, who opened a lot of doors for Latinos in
Selena, who opened a lot of doors for Latinos in Hollywood, if she wasn't murdered, would it have been the same effect? Interesting. You know, it's interesting. Yeah. I mean, I know.
I think everything's a catalyst. I think everything has changed. So, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, that's just an example of from a tragedy turned into she was an example for all of us, right? And she definitely was a catalyst to definitely for Jennifer Lopez, right? Jennifer Lopez, I don't think would be Jennifer Lopez without that role of playing Selena.
Yeah.
So,
and I don't think we're saying anything without. I mean, the reality is that's her breakthrough.
Her breakthrough role. She would have definitely been on the map but her breakthrough role was because of the falling of a beautiful artist that we lost. So it was her celebration and keeping her alive that, that the movie, and we continue to celebrate it and remember her.
You want to read this?
Yes, absolutely.
Before we have, adios, Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram
didn't work. It didn't work. So she's almost like a martyr, like how Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. are for African American community. Yes, Selena, absolutely. Yes, she is definitely that figure of like, you know what, we definitely got to keep going for her, and we celebrate her every year, and young girls look up to her, and her music is just beautiful. So yes.
Bidi bidi bum bum.
Bidi bidi bum bum.
Bidi bidi bum bum.
I remember the first time that I flew out from Miami. I had booked my very first lead role, and my dream had come true to come to California with a job as an actress, and I was doing Angel Blue in San Francisco. And when I flew cross country and I got to San Francisco, the news of her murder was all over, and it was like I was in the air when it was happening, and I had remember seeing her in person in a club in Miami with Rubio. What's her name? Paulina, with Paulina Rubio. Rubio and Selena, and they both performed, and they were both starting out, and I loved both of them, and I thought Selena was just like, wow, she's amazing. And so, yeah, it was a huge heartbreak. But I remember specifically because for me, it was like, she made me continue. She inspired me to like, keep going for my dreams. And then, and that was like a year before she unfortunately passed. Well, got murdered. It was awful. And a year later is when I got my first leading role, and I got flown from Miami to San Francisco, and I was so happy, and to get here to fulfill my dream and get that tragic news was really hard. And it was surreal. It was just crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we love Selena, and we will, always honor her, and we will continue. We will continue to grow as a community, Latinx community, and things have definitely gotten so much better for us as Latinos. There's so much more opportunity than when we first got here, and it's gonna just get better and better and better. And I really firmly believe that. So with that, let's continue on with our World Class Develops Emotional Intelligence. The secrets of success is not what they taught you in school, right? The secrets of success is not what they taught you in school. What matters most is not IQ, not a business school degree, not even technical know-how or years of expertise. The single most important fact in job performance and advancement is emotional intelligence.
Amen.
And it's mindset. It's Amen. All what you have in your heart. The middle class believes formal education is most important. It is the most important key to success. Yet studies show a person's level of emotional intelligence is far more significant. The world class places a high value on their ability to influence other people through their charm, charisma, and emotional maturity. While the masses appeal to logic, the world class realizes human beings are emotionally driven. We are emotionally driven creatures who respond far better to emotionally charged words, gestures, and actions. Champions place relationships above all else in their interactions with others. The middle class goes to great lengths to deny emotion as at the root of their habits, actions, and behaviors. Although the evidence clearly shows emotional creatures operate primarily from emotion. The masses believe their decisions are almost always grounded in logic and fact. The great ones know people buy with emotion. The great ones know people buy with emotion and justify with logic. This one difference in philosophy has a tremendous impact on the result the two groups realize, as well as on their corresponding approach to self-improvement. The middle class chases more formal education. The world class seeks to improve their level of emotional intelligence by studying human behavior and its impact on the people around them. Champions are always studying emotional intelligence topics such as psychology, sociology, philosophy, self-help, spirituality, and etiquette. It propels their emotional and interpersonal skills, and as a result, their success and fulfillment.
I mean, it closes the whole hour in a really great way. It's building emotional intelligence. Without emotional intelligence and not taking care of ourselves, I mean.
Yep. Hay que desarrollar la inteligencia emocional, porque en eso es donde uno tiene que crecer y aprender mucho. Y es estudiar todo eso, lo que estamos haciendo aquí en 1111, y todos los días creamos una energía de que tenemos que mantenernos emocionalmente inteligente y crecer día a día y renovarnos día a día, porque es una jornada. It's a journey, right? So we continue to develop ourselves and to renew ourselves daily and to raise our vibration daily, moment to moment to moment to moment, right? And hour to hour to hour, because this is our power hour, right? But we need to be in state and continue it for the rest of the day. This 1 hour doesn't last for the rest of the day unless we are continuously generating it and being super mindful that this is what I'm choosing, this is how I'm choosing to be, and it doesn't matter what phone call I'm going to get or what bill I'm going to get or what email I'm going to get that's going to annoy me. At that moment, in the annoyance or in the, fear or anger that comes up again, you got to, boom, choose and transform it immediately. Change the state, change it.
Beautiful.
Right?
Beautiful.
We love you, we appreciate you, and we are here for you. Estamos aquí, los queremos, los apreciamos y estamos aquí para ustedes.
And we will be back tomorrow.
Regresamos mañana
Theatrical Thursday.
Throwback Thursday. Today we talked a lot about, the wisdom of what it takes to be a wise artist.
Just emotional intelligence. And there's a lot of actors on this, so I'm sure that they got a lot of it too.
Yes,
but it's we talked about marriage and emotional intelligence and trusting and playfulness. So
I love you.
We love you guys. I love you too. Mwah. We will see you
mañana.
Ciao, ciao.